Welcome to Movie Epidemic Podcast.
Oh, God bless.
Yeah, I rarely do the intro. Look at that. Look at me go.
Well, I'm letting you take it this time, Jay. I'm letting you run
Take
with
it
it.
there is. Today we're going to be talking about a few really good movies. We're going to talk about our top 5 Army movies.
Oh
That
shit!
of course.
Never mind.
You didn't do it, did you?
No, never mind. Never mind.
Yeah, you'll figure it out. You'll figure out while I'm talking about my number 5. We're going to talk about top 5 Army movies a little bit later. Of course, to go hand in hand with the movie American Sniper.
Oh, Sniper, snip, snap, snippity, snap, snooper.
B. Coops. Then we're going to be talking about James Bond. We're getting pretty close to the end of this James Bond run. We're at Casino Royale now.
Yeah, we didn't talk about this, but are we doing like a James Bond episode for Skyfall?
Maybe, yeah. I wouldn't not do that. That's for sure.
Absolutely not.
I wouldn't fucking not do that. And then we're going to also be talking about a new movie from PTA, Paul Thomas Anderson.
Oh, PTA.
Called Inherent Vice, starring...
He's a weird dude, hey?
Joaquin Phoenix. Yeah, he's definitely... all his movies are all really different. Like, you look at There Will Be Blood, then you look at Inherent Vice, you're like, no way, it's the same guy. No way.
One thing that's not different, so fucking long.
It's so fucking long, but we'll get to that. We'll get to that when the time comes. We want to start off with this sniping movie.
You know what? I would love that.
Let's talk about the Call of Duty movie.
Yeah.
So.
It's not as Call of Duty as Act of Valor. You remember Act of Valor?
Yeah, that was like what, 2011, 2010. I don't know.
Yeah, it was pretty old. It started that kind of genre, like
Hurt Locker,
like
and
Hurt Locker,
Zero Dark.
Zero Dark. Yeah, that was Act of Valor. You can thank that movie.
Well, basically with this movie, American Sniper, you could pretty much go onto the Wikipedia page and just change the synopsis to the following. If you're not American and Christian, then fuck you!
Yeah, you probably won't fucking like this very much. And as a Canadian liberal, let me tell you, didn't really like it that much.
It's almost offensive to me that this is up as Best Picture because I wouldn't go as far, because Seth Rogen on Twitter, he said, oh, this is fucking like Nazi war propaganda. I don't know if I'd go that far. But
I also like, you know, when Michael Moore is like, he's like, we were taught that snipers are cowards. It's like I wouldn't say that either, because like snipers, they're useful. I feel.
Yeah, if anything, they're more useful.
They're more useful than almost any other military position, in my opinion.
I think they call it a sniper.
It's a good movie.
not to fucking mention, like, there was a point in this movie where he was like, fuck it, I'm not sniping anymore, and then he just goes out into the field and does stuff for the rest of the movie.
Yeah, I don't think Michael Moore saw the movie, but, like, fuck that guy, sort of. I like his stuff, but, like, his opinions are so wrong all the time.
So let's talk about Bradley Cooper here. Okay, so he's nominated for Best Picture. Nope. Or he's nominated for Best Actor. No, because this was his entire performance.
For sure, fuck no.
He put on this fucking accent, and
I barely even think he moved his mouth for most of it.
He fucking mumbled the entire movie, and the accent was so clearly fake. And here's another thing. This is more relating to the actual fucking script, but you could have just replaced Bradley Cooper with a board that says "I Heart America" on it. That's not what the guy was like either, too, right? Is that in this movie he's basically like, so why do you do what you do? I do what I do because I love my country. I want to serve.
He's based on a real guy, right?
Yeah, he's based on a real guy. Guy wasn't like that, yo.
I don't know anything about this guy, but I hope he's nothing like this.
Chris Kyle was not. I mean, like, sure, he loved his country and he served his country, but he was also an asshole. And he was not depicted as such in this movie. He wasn't a character. That's what the biggest problem with this movie is that he wasn't a character. He was a caricature of classic America.
Yeah, I know people that like this movie too, and Americans, but
yeah,
there's some real Americans that like this movie.
I know. I'm not gonna say names, but I know a Canadian who enjoyed this film, and it's like, yo, how? It's like when people were like, "Oh,
it's also like it's really long, which
Yeah, what is it, like 2 hours and 20 minutes, which would have been fine if like fucking anything happened in this
it's like
movie.
I'm a self-proclaimed hater of the Hurt Locker because I didn't think much happened in that movie, but like way more shit happened in that movie.
Oh yeah, like fucking nothing happened in this movie. He kept going to war, and then he'd come back, and his wife would be like, "Don't go back," and he'd be like, "I'm going back. I love my country. God bless
Oh, more
America.
country, God bless.
God bless you. Fucking go back."
He's
He
like he's
fucking
like, dude, he was like a Christian robot that was powering down all the time. He's like, Daisy,
It's like, yo, does the guy
Daisy.
need to take his does the guy need to fucking take his Bible everywhere, or is that like just like your bit there? You got
You
a
know,
fucking Christian to keep the Christians.
still my favorite part though. My favorite part is when it's the flashback to when he's a kid
Yeah.
and his dad's at the
Yeah, with the
dinner
fucking
table.
with the
He's on.
potato.
He's undoing his belt, and he's like, "All right, kids. There's three types of people in this world. There's the sheep, and they need to be protected from the evil people. And then there's the wolves. They prey on the sheep and they hurt the innocent people. And then there's the sheepdogs. They protect the sheep from those evil people. And when you're in my house, you're a sheepdog." And he's like taking off his belt. During that, like, it's the most American thing I've ever seen.
Another thing too that I just find so fucking weird about this movie is that you had the brother character, right? And
Uh-huh.
yes, this was based on true events, but like if you're gonna focus so heavily on the relationship between him and his brother, have his brother fucking do something, you know? His brother didn't fucking do anything. He was just kind of like, "I like you, Chris. You are a good man who is an American and loves Jesus and God and America, and you do good snipe work. Thank you very much. God bless you." Like,
It is what the whole movie, like, it's almost bizarre like that. Like,
it really is. It's like, I don't know. It felt like none of this was an actual script. Like it felt heavily edited by like Congress or something. You know what I mean? Like they brought a script to Congress and they're like, "Okay, we want to put out an American movie, but can you okay this?" And then they look through it and they're
I'm
like,
an American man.
just gonna fucking make a few
Yeah, I'm
changes
an
here.
American man.
One
Oh,
thing
hey, Chadley, when
Yeah.
you're in my house, you're a sheepdog.
Another thing I want to touch on too, and this is like a small thing, but it was pretty dumb. So we got Chris Kyle. He's coming back in from his duties. He's sitting on the bunker, and there's this other asshole, lazy asshole, sitting there reading a Punisher comic, and he goes, "You're just sitting there
Punisher
reading
guy.
a."
That was Punisher guy.
Yeah,
Had it on his jacket too.
he's like, "I'm out there serving my country. You're just sitting here reading comic books," and he's like, "It's a graphic novel. There's a difference." Okay, you're 50% correct. You're 50% correct. Yes, there is a difference between comic books and graphic novel. What you're holding? Not a graphic novel.
That'd be a comic book.
That's a fucking comic book. You dumb fucking nerd. You fucking American fuck.
Hey, you obviously got like an army consultant on there. Why don't you get a nerd consultant? Get like
Yeah,
an
if you're
actual.
fucking-
Get like give him Watchmen. Fucking.
And like, why did that scene even exist? Why did that
It's
scene
because
even happen?
no, I'll tell you why it existed. Because he has Punisher on his jacket, and they're like, "Why does he have Punisher on his jacket?" You have to explain why he likes Punisher. So they're like, "Okay, find a fucking Punisher comic at the fucking 99-cent store and put that in his hands."
Call it a graphic novel for some reason.
Yeah, fucking call it graphic. Write a little quip, Clint Eastwood.
So we got Bradley Cooper.
This.
Was
Also,
Bradley Cooper the only actor in this movie? I don't remember anybody else even fucking being in this movie.
everyone was bad. I don't understand like why this is nominated for anything.
Yeah, it's so shitty. But here's why this movie is so bad. Like there's tons of things that we can pick at. Yes, it's boring. The performances are no good. It's very American. But here's why this movie's really bad: is that it's really fucking racist, and it trains you to be racist because basically we got a bunch of white dudes going into brown dude territory, and every time you see a brown dude, this movie trains you to just go, "Oh, brown dude, that's a bad guy." Because
Bad guy.
even when a brown dude was a good guy, oh, sneak attack, bad guy. He's a bad guy. Sneak attack. He's hiding guns in the floor, bad guy.
True.
Like it trains you to just think all brown people are bad. Like I saw this thing and it was like
They're not
fucking-
bad, Chadley.
there were people on Twitter basically just making fun of this movie with ridiculous tweets, and one of them was just like, "This movie made me love America 1,000 times more and hate Arabs 10 billion times more." It's,
Jesus
it's
Christ.
and that really is, it is the biggest problem of the movie, is that it's fucking racist. It's really racist, and they don't atone for it. Not even like fucking, what was that one Marky Mark did where he was with the Arabs and they were teaming up together? What was that? It was based on a true story. Lone Survivor.
Movie. Lone Survivor.
Yeah, whatever that. Like even that.
I never
like
saw that one. I never saw that one.
Even like that. Like even Hurt Locker's not racist. This movie's straight up racist. There was good Arab people in fucking Hurt Locker. There was good Arab people in Lone Survivor. There was plenty of good. See, this is why Hurt Locker, I feel like, is somewhere in the middle between this and Zero Dark 30, because this is terrible. Hurt Locker's alright, but Zero Dark 30 was like the perfect depiction of what actually was going down.
I love Zero Dark 30.
Yeah, fucking
Osama!
Chris Pratt. Osama!
Is that Pratt?
I believe it was Chris Pratt.
Oh, God bless.
Yeah, it was a really weird role for him because he went straight from Parks and Rec to that.
Osama!
Osama! So, yeah, I don't know. Really racist. Homophobic at times, even. Not very interesting
comes with
to
the
look
territory,
at.
though.
Yeah, true. America. Not very fun to watch. Bad performances. No likable characters. Literally zero likable characters.
Yeah, I don't
all
get
of
it.
the characters.
I mean, I do get it, but I just don't get it.
Yeah, I think it's something similar. Like I mentioned earlier, I mentioned the movie Lincoln. I don't get that movie, but I think like it's an American thing, right? And if you're an American, you're gonna love it or whatever. And if you fucking love American Sniper, whatever, I don't give a shit. I'm just like, just know that you're liking it all for the wrong reasons, and 100% fuck no.
Yeah, that one's gonna get the movie Epidemic Punch Nerds seal of 100% fuck no approved.
Unanimous? 100% fuck no?
I'm going to get that 100% fuck. I would never watch that again, and I would never recommend it to anyone, so that's 100% fuck no.
100% fuck no. All right, so now that we've done that, we've done the 100% fuck no American Sniper. Let's move on. This is upsetting me. I don't want to talk about this movie anymore.
Okay.
All right, let's talk about the top 5 Army movies. Now, this can include, Air Force, Navy, things like that, World War II, whatever fucking war. It's just like general Army.
Military films.
We fucking don't. We make the rules around here, and there are no rules.
Navy, Air Force, Army, military films is what we're gonna call it.
Yeah, my number 5, you could probably even argue is none of those things. So, so why don't you start us off with your number 5?
My number 5 is Little Robin Williams' flick This Morning Good Morning Vietnam.
Good Morning Vietnam. Just barely missed my list. This is a really good movie. Got the Forrest Whitaker eye in this movie.
$5 Saki. Where that came from.
It's a goddamn.
In case you just watch Family Guy or something and you don't watch movies, that's where that came from.
There's a lot of people who get their quotes off Family Guy, not realizing that.
That's what I was honestly surprised. Like somebody said that to me one time, and I'm like, oh yeah, Good Morning Vietnam. Good joke. And they're like, that's Family Guy. I'm like,
you're straight wrong about that, son. So my number 5, like I said, it's debatable whether or not this is actually a military movie. This movie's Tropic Thunder.
No, that counts. I'd say that counts.
Yeah, it counts. Yeah, because they're pretending to be military, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
So we got Distiller. And you know what? I feel like this movie gets shit on a lot, but actually, I love it.
No, Tropic Thunder's great.
Yeah, I don't just like this movie. I fucking love this movie.
It's one of the greatest comedies that Ben Stiller has ever been a part of.
Yeah, absolutely. Although, if I had to make one complaint about Tropic Thunder, take out Jack Black.
Yeah, Jack Black doesn't need to be in things.
No, he's fine in some stuff, but he's bad in this movie, and he didn't need to be there.
You know what he's really good in?
What's that?
There's an episode of X-Files that he was in like 25 years ago.
Shit.
He was good in that.
X-Files existed 25 fucking years ago?
No, you're right. Probably about 20 years ago.
Fucking a lengthy amount of time. All right.
It came out the same year as my birth, so.
Yeah, a while back. Jesus Christ. That's X-Files is that old. That blows my. I thought X-Files started in like 2001. Why did I think that?
Nah, dude, it's like early 90s.
Jesus Christ.
They're bringing it back though.
They're bringing it back.
X-Files 2015.
I heard they're also bringing back Heroes, which I'm really excited for.
Heroes, yeah. Twin Peaks is coming back.
Shit, Twin Peaks? That show hasn't been going since like the 80s.
Yeah, dude, Twin Peaks is so good. I think
Shit.
Early 90s, but yeah.
They brought back 24 for like that TV movie. Why'd they do that?
They're actually in talks about doing more 24.
I'd watch more 24. I'd watch it.
Now, here's the thing, though. No Kiefer.
Okay, no thanks then.
Yeah, but
wait. How can they fucking get Kiefer for fucking Metal Gear Solid, but they can't get Kiefer for 24? What? I don't get it.
Well, they want to expand the 24 universe. They're trying to make it like a universe now. So
I don't care about the universe.
no one gives a shit about the universe. Right?
I just want to see Kiefer Sutherland. Like, unless you're like,
you fucking Marvel, get out of here.
Yeah, unless your fucking universe is like clearly like unrealistic, something like Marvel, fucking fantasy worlds and stuff, then you can do stuff around your universe. But if your universe is literally just like a guy who's like
it's based on a fucking athletic dad.
Yeah, fucking athlete dad. I just like
he wasn't even a strong dad. He was just an athletic dad. That's what I liked about 24.
That's what they fucking. That's like.
I think that's what my dad liked about it too, because Kiefer's just an athletic dad. He's very relatable.
That's like if they made a fucking Taken spin-off without Liam Neeson. Like.
Yeah, no, he's more of a superpowered dad though. He's more of an action dad.
More of an action dad, but he's just athletic dad.
Whereas 24, Kiefer is just an athletic dad.
Oh, dude, 24 rules though.
Yeah,
there should just be.
It's a great program. It's a great fucking program. What can I say?
Well,
it's on Netflix. I kind of want to watch some of that tonight.
Oh, I think it might have taken down, but.
Oh, no.
Which blows.
Is it on Show Me? Is it on Show Me?
Dude, nobody has Show Me.
Oh, it is. It's still on Netflix, so we're good.
Oh. You got me worried there for a second.
Shaw gave me a 3-month trial of Show Me. So.
Is it bad?
Not good, dude. But it has a Modern Family, which I enjoy to watch on occasion.
Yeah, it's a good one to watch. I don't mind Modern Family. I mean, I wouldn't marathon it, but it's it's fun.
No, I'll watch an episode if I'm like going to bed or something.
Yeah.
It's got every episode of Star Trek, which I enjoy.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh, fuck me. Wait.
It's got
all the Star Treks, like even Next Gen?
Yep. All the movies too.
What was the one that was going on like simultaneously with Next Gen? What was that one fucking called?
Deep Space?
Voyager? Was it Voyager?
No, Voyager was later, I think.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah, maybe it was Deep Space. Why'd they have two fucking series going on at the same time? What are they fucking Marvel?
Why not?
Are they fucking Marvel having two
I like all of
those.
TV shows? I like Star Trek so much, I'll even watch like fucking Enterprise, the shitty one. I'll watch them all.
Yeah, well, yeah, no, the Nazi episode is clearly the best thing of all time.
Sure. So what's my number 4? Yeah, my number 4. My number 4 is Inglourious Bastards.
Oh, holy shit! According to Movie Epidemic, number 4 best army movie of all time, Inglourious Bastards. Also my number 4. Oh, holy fuck, boys! Somebody ring the siren.
Mark it down. Number 4 greatest army movie, Inglourious Bastards. Love that movie, man. So good.
Christoph Waltz
so good.
So fucking good in this movie.
One of my favorite Waltz movies, actually.
Remember when this movie was fucking being like promoed and like all the commercials showed like tons of Brad Pitt and they're like starring Brad Pitt, but they didn't even mention Christoph Waltz, even though he clearly has like much more fucking, but nobody knew who the hell he was at the time.
Well, now you can market Christoph Waltz as the lead in it.
Oh yeah, and they did that for Django. They knew what they were doing.
Oh yeah, did they do that for Django? Yeah.
Oh yeah, they were like, yeah.
And that's a great. I haven't seen that movie since in theaters. I need to watch that again. That's a great.
Fucking really? I've seen it like 6 times since theaters. It's so good.
Really? Oh
it's
man.
Fucking phenomenal.
That's on Netflix. I'll have to watch that sometime.
It's better than Inglourious Bastards, I think.
Dude,
I like it. I like it much better.
I do remember liking it quite a bit, so I would say that's true. We gotta do a Tarantino episode sometime.
Oh shit!
Yeah. Release or something.
Shit, yeah.
So I think, my turn. Number 3. This is came out last year. This is Fury.
Fury, yeah, the tank movie with B. Pitt. We got a back-to-back Brad Pitt here.
You know, he loves killing Nazis. That's all I know about Brad Pitt, the man.
I love killing Nazis.
I love killing Nazis. If I ever get to talk to Brad Pitt, you know what my first question's gonna be? Why you like killing Nazis so much?
This movie also has Shia LaDuke, which is.
Oh yeah, fuck yeah.
And he was good. He was good in that movie.
Buck LeDuc. That name is based off Shia LaDuke.
So my number 3 is a little Christopher Walken / Matthew Broderick joint. It's Biloxi Blues. If you've never seen Biloxi Blues, it's a fucking amazing movie. All about military training. Matthew Broderick from the 80s, back when, before he sold out so hard. Yeah, before he sold out hard. And fucking Christopher Walken is such a fucking badass in this movie.
Dude, I love Chris.
That's the only reason to see this movie, and it's actually a sequel. It's a sequel to my favorite movie of all time. Well, no, what? No, one of my favorite movies of all time. Brighton Beach Memoirs, both written by Neil Simon. Brighton Beach Memoirs, starring Jonathan Silverman, the lesser-known brother of Sarah Silverman, much more talented as well. Oh, Brighton Beach Memoirs is so good. 10 out of 10 to recommend. And then the sequel, Biloxi Blues, where he joins the army and for some reason is now Matthew Broderick, is also very good.
Who was he in the first one?
He was Jonathan Silverman.
Oh, okay.
And then he just became Matthew Broderick in the second movie.
Oh, God bless.
God
fucking
bless.
can do that to you.
Both incredible films, though. Absolutely, both incredible films.
Well, right on. My number 2. This is a personal favorite of mine from said director. This is Full Metal Jacket.
Full Metal Jacket, yeah. You know what? This one just barely missed my list, but because I haven't seen it in a long time.
I love Full Metal Jacket.
I remember it being like more violent than any other movie in the 80s. So
it's pretty violent.
Yeah, lots of blood.
I like the scene. I like a lot of the boot camp stuff at the beginning.
Mm-hmm.
And when they beat that dude up with socks full of soap.
Yeah, it's like the same sort of stuff that you see in what's that movie? This sort of like Full Metal Jacket. They came out around the same time.
Yeah.
Platoon.
Sort of like Platoon.
Yeah, like almost the same movie, but Full Metal Jacket's gooder.
Yeah, well, it's Kubrick, so.
Yeah, the Cube.
It's not gonna be bad.
I don't think the Cube ever made a bad movie.
Not in my opinion. Not in my opinion.
About it. Nah, Cube never made a bad movie. So my number 2.
All of his movies, and I even like Eyes Wide Shut, which is.
Oh, dude, I fucks with Eyes Wide Shut so hard.
It's considered one of his weakest, though. So.
It's the original Zodiac, man, and it's way better. So my number 2 is a little Tom Hanks joint. You might have heard of it. It's called Saving Private Ryan.
Oh yeah, Saving Private Ryan.
Now this is actually like one of the most violent movies of all time. You got Tom Hanks.
Yeah.
You got that was like in the time when Tom Hanks was in. Like, every movie he was in had that fucking guy who was on Law & Order or whatever the hell his name was. You know, the guy, Lieutenant Dan. I don't know what his real name is. I don't remember.
I actually know what his name is.
Yeah, I totally forget it. Like, I should know it, but I totally forget it. And then we got Matt Damon, of course. Now, I love Matt Damon. I love Matt Damon so much. And he's so good in this movie because he's so whiny in this movie that it works, you know? It works. Mm-hmm. And you never see Matt Damon in a role like that. And then, bam! He hits you with this fucking hard-hitting, whiny character, and it's a good movie. Fucking watch Saving Private Ryan. What's your number 1?
My number 1, Top Gun, baby.
Top Gun, baby. My number 1 as well. fucking Top Gun.
Epidemic staple. Where's my hat?
Can't see it. You're doing the Dark Room podcast. It's too dark in there. You can't see the hat. Oh, there it is. Top Gun, baby.
Yay.
Top Gun. I love Top Gun.
Top Gun's so fucking good, man.
The fucking volleyball scene, man.
Oiled up dudes.
Gets me right here.
Who ordered the oiled up dudes?
It gets me right in the heart every fucking time.
God damn, that's a good movie.
God damn. Top Gun is good. I almost called it Tom Gunn because Tom
Gunn. I'd consider it Tom Gunn. Long lost brother James Gunn.
Tom Gunn. All right, yeah. So, yeah, there you have it. Number 1, best military movie of all time, according to Movie Epidemic. And number 4, Top Gun and Inglourious Basterds.
It's not the first time it's been at the top.
Yeah, not the first time.
Tom Cruise movie's top.
Will not be the last. We want to move on to a little bit of 007, Jimmy Bond.
Jimmy Bond.
So, this is Casino Royale.
Oh, we finally made it to the glory days.
This one came out in what, 06?
That was a while ago.
Oh, 06. It's weird how much time there was between Quantum of Solace and Skyfall. That was like 4 years. That's uncommon for same Bond, you know?
Sure, I guess.
So
But
here we have.
gotta remember, like, there's 13 years earlier in between. So.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. So here we have the first of the. What would we call these? We call these the fucking serious Bond films?
The good ones.
Yeah. They're also like real serious, unlike the old ones.
Yeah, I would call them the gritty bonds.
Gritty Bond. Okay, so here we got Gritty Bond. We got Daniel Craig, who is a phenomenal actor. And here's the thing: is that watching this movie, there were so many parts while watching it that I went, "Oh fuck, I forgot how good this is."
Oh,
Like
yeah.
I probably said that aloud like a good dozen times, a baker's dozen.
Yeah, it's a good film, man.
I don't know why this movie starts in black and white, but I don't know. Kind of.
No one knows that.
When I was a kid, well, I guess
People excited, Charlie. It's provocative.
Was I a kid? Yeah, no, I was like 14 when this movie came out. And when this came out and I saw it in theaters, I thought maybe, because I'd never seen like all the old ones, I thought maybe the black and white was like a throwback to like the original days of James Bond. But there's never any black and white James Bond movies. So it wasn't a throwback. It was just them doing black and
Style
white.
choice, man. It's a style choice. Why are we in black and white right now, Chadley?
Oh, true that. True that. Black and white. True. I fucking always forget that we do the black and white pod. This fucking show's all black and white.
Who gives a shit, Chadley? It's two dudes sitting in a studio, a fake studio.
But yeah, you got Daniel Craig, who's fantastic, and the Bond song in this movie, and the intro. There's
Some
so
goddamn Chris Cornell of Soundgarden. Goddamn, son. God.
it's so good. Like almost everything about this movie is so fucking good. So basically,
My name.
we have Le Chiffre. Le Chiffre is the villain of this movie, and basically,
Dude, fucking, I love Mad.
yeah,
Fucking Mads Madison.
yeah. What is he doing now? He's like Hannibal or something.
Oh,
Hannibal
dude,
Lecter?
have you watched Hannibal?
No, I heard it's great though.
Oh my god, dude. The finale to season 2 is like better than anything I've ever seen on TV.
Holy
That
shit.
includes Breaking Bad. This is
Oh.
the finale of season 2.
Now hold up. That's some ammo you're firing right now.
Yeah, dude. Yeah. It's not the whole series isn't as good as Breaking Bad. Of course, Breaking Bad is clearly the best thing on TV.
It's the best television series of all time.
I agree with that. I'm just saying the finale, like, you know how everybody was like all fucking, they're all psyched for that Game of Thrones episode, the Red Wedding, when they killed off all those characters.
Mm-hmm.
It's just got nothing on Hannibal. It's got nothing on Hannibal.
Just fucking nothing. So yeah, that guy. What's his name? Matt.
It's Mads Mikkelsen.
Mads Mikkelsen. He's really good in this
Mikkelsen,
movie.
maybe Mikkelsen.
And he does a good Bond. Remember? Oh, I don't remember which one it was. We watched the one where we had the fucking weak nerd media guy. Do you remember that?
Yeah.
That was like
That was yeah. And he didn't sleep.
Tomorrow Doesn't Die or whatever.
Yeah.
And
Tomorrow didn't wake up in the morning, I think.
you got the fucking skinny nerd media guy that changes. Well, in this movie, they had a skinny nerd-like guy, but they found a way to make him intimidating and badass as
Threatening.
fuck. Yeah, and it was good, and that's what I like about this movie is that almost everything, like, it was like they fucking took like the perfect, like what's the word I'm looking for? The perfect equation, the perfect equation for like an Oscar movie, and they were like, yeah, we're gonna make an Oscar movie to, fuck it, just erase all the names, put in James Bond, good ass fucking movie, good ass.
Oh yeah. It's it's as perfect as 2 movies you're ever gonna get, really. It's like it's got the perfect amount of fucking action. Like, you blow out the gates with that scene where he's like chasing the dude through that that African city, which is great.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh, I'm a big that's one thing that I remember too is that I remember when I first saw this movie. This is like one of the first James Bond movies I ever saw.
Mm-hmm.
I remember when I saw this movie, I was watching like the first bit where he's like becoming a 00, and I'm like, all right, what What is? All right, okay. I'm with you here, but I'm kind of weary. As soon as that fucking scene happens in the construction site, that's the part where you're like, oh, okay, they're not fucking around at all in this.
It's not like the other James Bonds either. Like he's like, it's so much grittier. It's just like so
It's more
good.
stylistic. Like
Yeah.
there's so much more style to this movie than there is to the other one.
Hmm.
And that's what I like so much about it. Also, you can't find a single movie in the history of ever that has a fucking 45-minute card playing scene that's that fucking good. Like
Oh,
that's that good. Best
Is it
card scene of all
45
time.
minutes?
It's like they play that game for a long time, but in that time, fucking James Bond is like nearly assassinated like twice. They gotta fucking what is it? They put the things on his chest. They gotta bring him back to life.
Yeah. Well, I was taking some new sleeping medicine, and I'm like, I'll throw this on. I'll watch like the first half an hour of it. I was so fucking amped up. I watched like most of it. I fell asleep in like the last half hour, but still.
It's phenomenal, and like I don't know, this one's weird too because this is like the first time we saw like full nude Bond.
Full nude, hey?
Full nude, man. No dick, but like
No witch finger, hey?
pretty fucking close. Another thing too is that another reason that this differs.
I have a question for Spectre.
Yeah, yeah.
Are we gonna get to see Daniel Craig's witch finger?
At least let us see the fucking top like Ben Affleck style.
Yeah, like like Ben Affleck in Gone Girl, just the tip.
Just
Hashtag just the tip. Hashtag Spectre. Hashtag just the tip.
just like the meaty bit, you know. That's all we really need. But what was I gonna say? Oh yeah, what really sets this aside is that in most James Bond movies, basically you have a 35 to 40 minute climax that's really exciting. Whereas in this movie, they did something kind of different. They had like two separate 25-minute climaxes.
Climaxes. That's true.
Yeah, so like you have your first climax and you're like, oh shit, man, the movie's over.
The first time I watched this, I didn't see this in theaters, I don't think, but I saw it on DVD. And the first time I watched it, I turned it off after the first climax because I thought that was over.
Yeah, right? Like the scene where he's fucking in the wheelchair and she comes and she's like giving her love to him.
That's actually where I turned it off because I watched it really late at night the first time. And I'm like, oh, that's got to be it. So I turned it off. Second time I watched it, I kept watching. I'm like, there's more to it. Like half hour.
Yeah, there's another half hour, and it's a great half hour. The second climax is for sure better than the first climax because it throws a twist your way, and you're like, holy fuck, boys, buckle up.
Yeah, did you buckle?
Dude, I had dual seatbelts.
When they sell this movie on DVD, they should have included a seatbelt that you could attach to your couch, so that when you're watching it, and the climax number 2 comes, like
you can buckle up.
You know, like when they tell you to put on 3D glasses and like a thing flashes on screen, it's like put on your 3D glasses now. It's like buckle up now.
Yo, Coley, I think we figured it out. I think we figured out why this podcast is a thing. This podcast exists so that we can come up with the idea for the fucking movie watching couch buckle.
The couch buckle, dude.
This is it, man.
I've always wanted one for my computer chair while I'm surfing dank memes.
Fucking buckle up. You can have like it fucking coming out right over here and then it goes right down to here.
Yeah, or like if you're playing Call of Duty and like you want to get really into it, you gotta buckle in, dude.
Oh my god. Fucking Call of Duty, that's amazing. That's amazing. So Casino Royale all together. Yeah, throw some curveballs your way. You don't expect. No, there's like 7 betrayals in this movie.
Oh
yeah.
It's
fucking betrayal heavy.
I love that. I love the CIA guy too. Who's that guy? He's great.
Oh, Felix. Yeah, what's his name?
Yeah.
Black guy. He's great though, and it was nice to see Felix reintroduced because they kind of forgot about him in the Brosnan films, and they had him replaced with that Jimbo guy.
Jeffrey Wright. Jeffrey Wright.
Jeffrey Wright. Yeah, he's fantastic.
And he's in Quantum too, isn't he?
I believe he's in one of the other ones. I think it is Quantum. I've seen Skyfall like a baker's dozen times since it came out like 2 years ago. So I think I'd remember if he was in that. I don't think he is.
I just looked it up. He's in Quantum.
Yeah. Yeah, the third one, it's all Javier. You know, it's like it's all Bardem from there on out.
Oh man, Javier's so good.
He's so fucking good.
He's so fucking
But
good.
yeah, so this movie, phenomenal, phenomenal. But one thing I will say about this movie that's disappointing,
Hmm.
it's low on the fuck scale.
Low.
Like,
But
all time low.
I think they were trying to reinvent themselves. They didn't want to make him as sleazy of a dude. I think.
Yeah, they kind of wanted him to be, a good guy, and that's why he fell in love. And it's like I don't care though. I don't.
See, the thing about James Bond is when he falls in love with you, you know you're gonna die.
Yeah,
It happened to everyone.
It happened to fucking On Her Majesty's Secret Service too.
Well, it happens to all of them, man. They all fucking die or just disappear.
Yeah, fucking he fell in love with Elektra in, what was that one? The World's Not Enough. What happens? Oh, he shot her in the fucking head. He had to do it. He had to pull the trigger. That's The World's Not Enough. That's not bad. But this Casino Royale, it's one of the best ones we've fucking seen.
Oh yeah, this is some top 3 material in my opinion.
It's a masterpiece. It's a masterpiece. It really is. Hot damn, what a good movie. All right, shall we move on to the PTA?
Yeah, okay.
Okay, so start a memo, all right? You got your email open?
Mm-hmm.
Dear Paul Thomas Anderson, don't make your movie so convoluted.
It's yeah. That's one of the problems with this movie.
Yeah, Inherent Vice is so convoluted. It was like, this is one of the most confusing movies I've ever seen. And for what actually happens in the movie, it didn't need to be that confusing.
Yes, that's true.
We got fucking what, like 1 million characters, like 2 of which I give a shit about.
Mm-hmm.
Fucking
Owen Wilson.
Owen Wilson, yeah. And I did not like the Josh Brolin guy.
Oh yeah, that's true. Bigfoot was alright.
Bigfoot was okay, but then Doc, I don't know if I like that character.
Yeah, he looks like Wolverine.
Yeah, he looks like
CM Punk.
Fake fucking Wolverine. So yeah, this movie had like 1 billion characters. They threw Maya Rudolph at us for some reason.
Yeah,
Martin
I
Short.
think I missed that. Yeah, Martin Short was great.
Martin Short was in this movie doing coke.
Yeah,
And you know what? I gotta say, I don't like Martin Short, but this is probably the best performance he's ever done.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Like, it's definitely one of the best performances he's ever done. We got Maya Rudolph.
My sister gave me a book, Martin Short's fucking biography for Christmas. I'm like, do you hate me? You fucking hate me. It's right there.
So Martin Short is bad.
He's not very good, but like he's got some good John Candy stories, so that's what made it to the book.
Yeah, and fuck, what even else? Who else is in this movie? Got Maya Rudolph, Reese
There's a shit
Witherspoon.
ton of people.
Let's talk about
Witherspoon.
Reese Witherspoon. This movie's 2.5 hours. Didn't need to fill it with Reese Witherspoon. Why the fuck was she in this movie? She played no role.
Yeah, she talked to him for a minute, and
she was there literally to supplement the end where he barges in and it's just like, show me the files, show me all the files. And she's like,
sure.
Okay. But yeah, fucking Owen Wilson. Even Owen Wilson was kind of flat. Basically, what this movie's about is that this character Doc, he's a private investigator. His ex-girlfriend Shasta, who he's clearly still in love with.
Shasta Soda.
Remember
Shasta Soda? I think that's what she's based on.
Shasta goes missing, as well as her boyfriend, who's also married, and his name is Michael Wolfman.
Wolfman, yeah. That's a good handle, though.
Yeah, it's a good 70s name. Definitely a good 70s name. Doc was also a good 70s name. Shasta, I don't think people... This movie was all about hippies.
Yeah, and they said the word like hippie and some other stoner things so many times in this movie. Yeah, and I'm like, what is this movie even about? Like, why are they saying hippie?
Don't use doper that much. Don't say the word doper.
Doper was in it a lot, and like, it's weird because like,
it felt like they were trying.
Here's the thing: I don't think Joaquin Phoenix has ever smoked before.
Yeah, because he was like,
because he wasn't playing a fair, convincing stoner, you know.
Yeah, and here's another thing too: is that where I felt this movie really started to struggle is when you realize that The film seems to be trying so hard to emulate the 1970s and like the stereotype of the 1970s rather than just actually being like the 1970s.
Yeah, it's like they're trying to do like a stream of consciousness, like Fear and Loathing. Like they're trying to do
Yeah,
that, but
it
it
felt
just
so
didn't work.
short.
Didn't work.
So yeah, he's going around, and here's another big gripe that I have with this movie is that I've seen plenty of private investigator movies, and you know they're pretty fun to watch. But
Hmm.
what I didn't like about this particular movie is that in most private investigator movies, you sort of see how people come to the conclusions that they come to before they, you know, move on to the next thing. Whereas in this movie, they didn't show that at all. It was basically like him going and getting a clue, and then you have to decipher the clue yourself as the viewer and find out why the fuck he went to the fucking insane asylum. What? How did he even end up there? How
Yo,
did he get there?
I'm not a detective, all right. So this movie was a little hard for me to comprehend.
And this movie had another problem too in the fact that it ended at like an hour and 40 minutes, and then it just kept going. Like
Yeah, it's
it
very
hadn't,
long.
it hadn't. No, but that's the thing is that it's not. It's an hour and 40 minutes, but then it just keeps going for 50 more minutes for some reason.
The train rolls on, man.
It ended. It didn't need to go on. It ended, and then they introduced a new villain, Adrian, whatever the fuck his name is, and it's like, save it for the sequel. Like, save it for the sequel. Don't need this. Like, the last 50 minutes had almost nothing to do with the first hour and 40 of the movie.
True.
Almost nothing.
There's a lot, like, I know a movie's not good if if my eyes are rolling back into my head while I'm watching it.
Yeah.
And, like, there's so many times during this where I'm like, I don't care what's happening right now.
And, like, especially, like, if you're going to make a 2.5 hour movie, make the ending a little bit more satisfying. I was so dissatisfied. He was just kind of sitting there with Shasta, and then he goes, "We're not back together." End. Also, there was a really weird sex scene between
Yeah, that was weird.
Catherine Waterston and Joaquin Phoenix. He gave it to her. He pounded her.
He ended her.
But before he did that, he spent like a good 40 seconds just like viciously hitting her on the ass. Very aggressive, very aggressive. Probably wouldn't be that attractive.
Be aggressive.
Very aggressive. Overall, it just, I don't know, Paul Thomas Anderson,
It was weird, too, because it was trying to be a comedy,
yeah,
but it wasn't. Like,
it wasn't funny. It wasn't even interesting, honestly.
it was like a gritty detective noir where they're
Yeah,
throwing
like it felt like it
flashes
was
of
trying to
comedy.
fucking do like 1970s noir, and it's like, this is no good. Paul Thomas Anderson has
I
come
like
with fire
PTA.
before. It's like, yeah, let's talk about Paul Thomas Anderson for a sec. Director of There Will Be Blood and Magnolia. Now, the
Sure.
difference, those two movies are both also very long, and it can be said that There Will Be Blood is pretty convoluted and even boring at some points. But the thing is that There Will Be Blood fucking delivered, you know?
That's true.
It delivered so hard. Just think about the ending of There Will Be Blood. It's amazing! It's incredible! Think about the ending of this. How'd this end? What even happened in this movie? Man, I barely remember this movie.
I think that's the big problem is I don't know what happened in it.
Yeah, it's so confusing.
It twice just to get a handle on it.
Yeah, I feel like, yeah, that's what I was thinking. Like, I was like, do I have to watch this 9 times in a row?
I don't want to do that, right?
Yeah. This movie's already 2.5 hours. If you made a fucking 10-minute short and it's like, watch this 9 times, yeah, maybe.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah, maybe. But even that's pushing it. But here's the thing is that because this was so confusing and convoluted, it became forgettable as well. I would never watch this again. And Joaquin Phoenix, he can do better. We've seen him do better in movies like Her. I've definitely seen him give better performances.
He's real good in Her. He's real good in Her.
Real good in Her. And I don't know, Joaquin Phoenix, he's very versatile. Really
Great.
versatile.
He's a great actor.
Yeah.
But he was just this
I
wasn't
felt like
his role. This wasn't his role.
He was going 70 in this. This felt like a role that wasn't supposed to be for Joaquin Phoenix.
I think it was. I would bet that this was a Philip Seymour or something.
Yeah, because that almost seems more fitting.
Someone who just didn't turn it down or something, or in Philip Seymour's case.
Yeah.
He's not with us anymore. God bless.
God bless you, Philip Seymour Hoffman.
No, because he was in The Master, so like I assume PTA wants to work with them more. Snatch him up.
How would you not? Philip Seymour Hoffman's a treat.
Hoffman would be good. Hoffman would have been way better in that movie. That's all I'm saying.
Overall, I would say don't see this movie. It's so boring.
It's not very good. I was really hoping that it was going to be good. I was really hoping.
I'm
really
like
looking forward to it.
I saw the trailer and thought to myself, holy fuck, boys, I gotta see that. The
Baby.
The trailer made more sense than the fucking movie.
That's true.
Like, the trailer made it look appealing, whereas the movie, it just... I've never felt... Well, maybe not never, but it's rare that I feel a movie drag that hard. Like, they were like, we gotta make it... Yeah, American Sniper, I don't know, though. They're pretty close, man. We got a couple of draggers this week, which is shitty. But...
Oh, yeah, I was snoozing through a lot of this week. I was snoozing, son.
It's just no good. Like, there's no other way to put it.
It's surprising. It's just a little surprising, in my opinion.
Yeah, because, like I said, man, There Will Be Blood. Holy shit, that's a good movie, and it delivers. And who's the fucking... Paul Dano, man. Fucking Paul Dano in There Will Be Blood kills it. Kills it more than anybody in Inherent Vice. And Owen Wilson, he was all right, but...
He was in this movie.
Yeah, he certainly was in it. That's all I really remember.
It was, I don't know. It was uninspired. It was uninspired.
He wore overalls the whole movie, I'm pretty sure. He was a fisherman. I don't know. Also, like, maybe I just really wasn't paying attention, but what the fuck is the Golden Fang? What the fuck is it? Oh, what, you don't know? Because
I don't know.
You don't know? Because nobody fucking knows anything about this movie, because it doesn't make any sense.
Yeah.
That being said, like, if they made a movie just about Bigfoot, like, I'd watch the shit out of that.
Josh Brolin was great.
Just Josh Brolin's character. He was great. Fantastic.
I like at the end when he broke through the door. It's great. Bigfoot.
Yeah, but, like, that was a good scene. But why was there the scene where he stole all that cocaine and then gave it to Joaquin Phoenix for Joaquin Phoenix to give to dealers? He was a policeman. I support all police.
Nothing makes sense in this movie.
Yeah, and then he was just like, "Oh, do you want to release my friend?" And it's like, well, how the fuck would they do that? Who gives a shit? Because they did it. Doesn't even make sense. It doesn't make sense. A very uninspired movie. No good.
No good.
Paul Thomas Anderson, you've had a few hits. This ain't one of them.
This is not one of them. This is I'd be ashamed. I'd be ashamed to have this one on my record, quite honestly.
Yeah, this would not be on Paul Thomas Anderson's greatest hit album. That's for sure.
Nope. Top 5 PTA movies. This one don't crack it. He's only made 5 movies.
I was surprised when I saw this one not get nominated for Best Picture, and then I watched it and I was like, oh,
okay.
I get it. It's no good.
all right. Boogie Nights, man.
Boogie Nights, yeah.
Now there's a fucking good movie.
PTA rocking out with Boogie Nights. Marky Mark.
Boogie Nights.
I haven't seen that movie in so long, but it's so good.
It's one of my favorites.
So, I would say, man, other than Casino Royale, we had a pretty 100% fuck no week.
Pretty dry week. Lost News Fest.
Hopefully.
You want to talk about some things we forgot to talk about this last week? Female Ghostbusters.
Yeah, let's talk about female Ghostbusters. Here's the thing, is that people are exploding on the internet going like, why does it gotta be fucking women? Like, why is it, like, they're all men in the original, that's ruining it.
That's the least of the problems, in my opinion.
Yeah, that's not even a problem. I don't care if they're women, I just care if they're Melissa McCarthy.
Yeah.
That's all I care about.
I love Ghostbusters so much, I just want it to be good, you know?
Yeah, and I feel like, and like we've seen with movies like St. Vincent, Melissa McCarthy can bust out, good stuff.
But
my worry is that
not gonna do that.
Every time she fucking is put into a comedic role, what does she do? Fat lady jokes.
Fat funny.
If there's a fucking fat lady joke in Ghostbusters, I might leave the theater.
I will not be seeing this in theaters.
I will fucking not see the theater. Now, another thing that I want to touch on too, and I want to know what you think about this.
Mhm.
Chris Pratt is being looked at for Indiana Jones reboot. What do you think?
Sure. Why not?
I think it's good, man. I think like people
Put him
are
in
like
everything. Put him in fucking everything. I don't
put
give
him
a shit.
fucking people
He's
on the
great.
internet are like Chris Pratt is just gonna be in fucking everything and sizzle out like Sam Worthington. No, he's not gonna sizzle out Sam
He's way better
Worthington.
than Sam Worthington.
Because Sam Worthington fizzled out because he knew he was trash and was like, all right, better get out of here before people start noticing.
He's the someone said this on the internet, but he's the American Benedict Cumberbatch.
Yeah. And you know what? I like Chris Pratt. So will I go see fucking Jurassic Park, Indiana Jones, fucking
Oh, yeah.
fucking Guardians of the Galaxy?
Well,
yeah, I'm gonna see all those things.
Yeah, that's true. See, I think he'd be great as Indiana Jones. Like he would fit the role in my opinion.
Yeah, he's even got like that like Indiana Jones stubble. You know what I mean?
Sure.
Like the
That's
fucking
just that
stubble.
Photoshop picture of him. Yeah.
Yeah, like it's the Photoshop picture. Like I almost didn't realize it was Photoshop because he just looks so. he looks comfortable. You know,
So
he looks
You
comfortable.
mentioned Jurassic Park.
Yeah. We got a new
There's
trailer.
been another trailer from the Super Bowl. What do you think about that?
So the Jurassic Park trailer from the Super Bowl is amazing for one reason alone. It looks like those raptors that he's like that are like running with him when he's on his bike. It looks like he trained them to be like his pets and like sidekicks.
He's the fucking raptor whisperer.
Holy fuck, boys! How good is that gonna be?
You know that Andy Dwyer meme where he's like, yeah, that's how I feel when I saw that he was a fucking raptor trainer.
But yeah, we speaking of Super Bowl, we didn't do a show on Sunday because of the Super Bowl. There were some pretty decent trailers, not to mention, and we haven't mentioned him this episode. At least I don't. Oh no, yes we have. But let me just say, good commercial for Clash of Clans starring the Niece.
Liam Neeson.
God bless you, Liam Neeson. All roads lead to Nice.
Oh, fucking Liam Neeson, man.
It was one of my favorite ads of the entire.
He just does whatever the fuck he wants, hey.
And it's good. Like he does whatever the fuck he wants, and I enjoy it. I want him to keep doing whatever the fuck he wants. I almost want to rewatch A-Team because I like Liam Neeson.
Oh, dude, A-Team is bad.
That's how much I like him though. I would rewatch A-Team.
True.
Liam Neeson. But we got tons of new trailers.
Bradley Cooper in that? Holy fuck.
Yeah, we got the B Coops back in his prime, back in his early days. That was like what like fucking skyrocketed him, wasn't it? Maybe Maybe I'm wrong, but yeah, we got for the Super Bowl. Let's talk about Super Bowl commercials. We got a new Super Bowl commercial for 50 Shades of Grey. You can bet your ass I'm gonna see that. You bet I'm gonna see that. I'm curious to how they can make that. I'm curious how they can make that not porn.
Yeah, that'll be interesting.
That's a general consensus. It's like, how's this not porn? It's gonna be going into movie theaters all over the place.
I'll jerk off in the theater. I don't give a fuck.
Yeah, I'll fucking pull a Pee Wee Herman. I don't give a shit. Fucking, what else do we got? We got the Minions trailer. Oh man, that movie's just looking worse and worse. What a train.
Like that's what I said about the fucking penguins in Madagascar, and guess what? Great fucking movie.
Something just tells me though, is that basically the penguins in Madagascar, I liked them in the first Madagascar movie. After that, I thought to myself, all right, they're kind of squeezing this for everything it's worth, and then they came back around, did Penguins of Madagascar movie. Pretty good. Those Minion things, 100% fuck no, all the time.
Chicks like them, though. Chicks like them, and that's why they're making this.
I don't get it. Like, I see it, like, I went to a fucking Halloween party. I saw, like, 9 girls dressed as that. And it's like,
yeah. Every chick I know dressed up as one. Every single one.
Why?
I know like 100 girls. They all dressed up as that shit.
Hey, not even a good joke. Not even funny. Like, they're not interesting or funny. They're not cute. They're not cool. They're not anything. They're just shitty. Like, they're just...
Dressed up as Steve Krabs.
Actually, yeah, if you dressed up as Gru for Halloween, get a prosthetic nose.
Yeah.
But, yeah. Overall, you know, you're making funny noises, but what else? What else was even premiered at the Super Bowl? I'm trying to think. We got a new Avengers trailer. Guess what? It's more of the Hulk fighting Iron Man. Who gives a shit? I don't care.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't care about that. Oh, I don't.
I just when it comes to Marvel movies, I don't give a shit about the trailer. I'm gonna go see them anyway, so just fucking.
Yeah, I feel the same way in a way, but it's almost to a point where like I don't even know if I'm gonna see them all anymore because they're just like I don't give a shit
Well, you
anymore.
have to because we're talking about all of them on the show. So.
Yeah, I know, and I'll end up seeing like I want to see the Avengers, I want to see Civil War. I don't fucking want to go see Ant-Man. I don't want to see Black
Dude, what do you
Panther.
fucking Ant-Man rules?
I guess, and I'm excited to see
Well,
Paul
see,
Rudd.
the thing about it is the three like fringe ones they're making coming up are like all of my favorite like weird comics. Like I love Black Panther because nobody
I, lo-
steals Black
I
Panther's
love
vibranium.
I love Doctor Strange.
I love Doctor Strange and I
Um,
love Ant-Man. They're the three like weird ones that I just enjoy. So like it's a good lineup coming up in my opinion.
I almost wonder like if they're gonna include Ant-Man in the Avengers 2 somehow though. Probably not. Probably not now that I'm thinking about it.
I mean, he invented Ultron.
Oh, well then, yeah, I guess they're gonna have to.
But not like the Ant, not well, you know what they're doing with Ant-Man, right?
Yeah, and they're making it like a suit or whatever.
Well, they got like Hank Pym, and then they've got the other guy,
Yeah,
something Lang.
yeah, who's played by like Michael Douglas or someone famous. I don't remember.
I think
He's
Hank Pym is being played by Michael Douglas because they're
oh
like, because he's the original one, and in the comics he's the one who made Ultron, and then Paul Rudd's playing the other
oh,
guy.
so Michael Douglas is gonna be the Avengers well, the Avengers 2. I got ya. So I got a problem with this Avengers series is that they've announced like what the next like 35 movies or whatever. I don't give a shit.
The next 40 years of Marvel movies are planned.
But here's my
I'm gonna
biggest
be
problem.
60 by the time Wave 3 is done.
You know how like they're doing that dumb thing where they take books and they cut them into two, like The Hobbit they cut into three. They cut like Mockingjay, which is like a not two
That's
movies.
like a
worth of-
90-page book, isn't it? It's for kids.
It's not long. It doesn't warrant two
My
movies.
sister read that when she was 9, dude. There's no way it's long.
But Infinity War, they're cutting into two parts. Like drugs. Are
Just
you
make
fucking
it one fucking movie.
just make it one? You have creative control over these characters. There's not a specific.
You know how many
set of events.
fucking comic book arcs there are? Like 1,000,000.
Yeah.
You don't have
Yeah.
to cut something up. You're not gonna
So-
run out of content.
Here's the thing too: is that if you're gonna make two movies, call it Avengers 3 and 4. Don't call it Infinity War Part 1. Maybe call the first one Infinity War and the second one something else.
Secret Invasion. Call it
It's-
Secret Invasion.
Secret Invasion. Sure, whatever. The Secret War. I don't give a shit. Just call it anything but Infinity War Part 2. It's lazy and dumb. Fuck. God, Marvel. And here's
I
the
don't
thing.
know if I don't know if Secret Invasion came first, but
Here's the thing too: is that just today, they released the trailer for Daredevil, new
Mhm.
TV show, Marvel TV show. It's gonna be linking to this Avenger garbage and whatnot. Here's the thing: stop making TV shows based on comic books forever.
it's a Netflix original though.
I know, but like, how many? Okay, so I was talking to you about this
Yes,
yesterday.
you were.
Fucking 3 Marvel TV shows.
Mhm.
Fucking 4 goddamn DC TV shows. Like
I mean, the
enough.
DC ones are only Arrow and Flash are connected though. The rest are just standalones.
But all of the Marvel ones are connected. So here's what I want to know: to enjoy the movie franchise, am I now gonna have to watch every single fucking episode of 3 different TV shows?
No, and here's the reason why. Because they're TV shows and they're set up like TV shows. They're set up like procedural dramas. So, you can watch an episodes of Agent of Shield, or you can watch an episode of CSI, and it's the same shit. Like it's not connected to the universe. Barely.
Same shit, but every now and again they sneeze and say Iron Man. There's Iron Man.
They reference Iron Man in it. There's nothing. You don't have to see. Here's the thing: if there's anything in that show that's going to be important, it's going to be in a movie.
Yeah. Fair enough. Fair enough. Good. Okay, good, because here's the thing. I watched the first season of Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., never watching fucking comic TV shows ever
The
again.
second season is actually pretty good.
I
pretty
won't
good.
watch. I won't watch more. I don't care how good it is. I won't.
I watched the first episode of Agent Carter. It's some trash, dude.
Here's the thing about Agent Carter. Are we just passing out fucking TV shows to every goddamn character in the comic
No,
books
they
now?
just wanted it to be different, right? So they're like, let's make one in the 50s or whatever.
Uh, here's the thing. Here's the thing. Didn't need to be a show. Daredevil, I kind of see because they're releasing it on Netflix, so you can binge watch it all at once, like it's
Yeah,
a fucking
and
like it's a Marvel
I'm,
movie, and that's what
I'm
I'm
more
gonna do.
I'm more excited for those than the network ones because they're gonna be something. They're gonna have a story arc instead of just being TV and trying to get renewed, you know.
Yeah, and that's a big problem
Because
with.
they're doing four for Netflix, right?
Yeah, I think so.
4 series.
But here's the big problem with Agents of Shield is that it's a Marvel-based universe. Like it's
Hmm.
based in the Marvel universe, and I haven't seen Agent Carter, but I'm sure it's the same problem. It's a Marvel-based universe. Yo, if you're gonna slap Marvel and put it into this universe, put fucking superheroes in it. I don't give a shit about like the fucking people working desk jobs at Shield. I don't care, man. Like put some superheroes in it. Make it a show about superheroes. And that's why I think I'll watch Daredevil. And in a way, I kind of hope Daredevil ties into the Avengers. I hope he's in the Avengers.
Yeah, I like Daredevil.
Daredevil's one of the coolest fucking
They
superheroes of all
they
time.
butchered that last one, but the
Yeah.
new Daredevil series that came out like a couple months ago, the one that's currently running right now,
Yeah.
it's pretty good actually. He moves to San Francisco, opens up a new branch there. It's good. I like
Huh.
it.
Nifty. Is he gonna be blind in the show?
Yeah.
I think he was blind. He was blind through all the comic books, right? I just
Yeah,
remember the fucking scene from the Ben Affleck movie where he's like, "There's a hummingbird over there," and I was like, "Go fuck yourself."
Fuck you, Ben Affleck.
Fuck you, Ben Affleck.
Ben
I haven't
Affleck
seen
ruins fucking everything.
I haven't seen that movie in over a decade, and I remember as a kid saying, "Oh fuck you, Ben Affleck."
He gets the acid in his eyes.
Yeah, and then it's like, why the fuck's Colin Farrell in this movie? Get the fuck
Was
out of
Colin
here.
Farrell in that movie?
Yeah, Colin Farrell's the bad guy. I was like when Colin Farrell was
What about-
exclusively doing bad stuff.
Oh yeah. And then there's the Kingpin.
Yeah.
What's that guy that died?
Uh,
Big guy, big black.
Michael Clark Duncan.
Michael Clark Duncan was the
That's right. That's right.
Kingpin.
Shit, I forget like everything about that movie. I remember Colin Farrell right before that movie too. A movie came out with him in it. That's like one of the worst movies ever. I think it was called Phone Booth. You seen that joint?
Nope. I saw Miami Vice though.
Basically, the idea is this guy's stuck in a phone booth with a sniper pointed at him, and he can't like hang up the phone. It was like that 13 Sins movie, except they didn't change the fucking scenery ever. Once, no scenery changes at all.
It's great stuff.
Bad movie. So I think we can probably wrap it up around there.
Sure. What do we do next week?
Next week we're going to be talking about the last movie that James Gandolfini ever did. It's called The Drop.
Tom Hardy. Wonder if his
Hardy?
witch finger's gonna be in this.
Best.
Remember Bronson? Remember you ever see Bronson?
If his witch finger isn't in this movie, despite how good it'll be, it'll get 100% fuck no from me.
Dude, in Bronson you see more of Tom Hardy's dick than anything else.
I've never seen Bronson, but I might see it now that I know there's lots of Hardy dick in it.
Hardy dick.
Hardy dick. So yeah, we're also gonna be talking about continuing on our 007 escapades with the second last movie in the franchise.
Oh yeah.
Quantum of Solace.
It's got Jack White on the theme song.
Jack White on the theme song. Not sure how I feel about that one. And then we're gonna be talking about
Jack White's the best thing I've ever seen live.
Cool. We'll take a look at it. We'll take a look at it next week on Sunday.
Hey. Okay.
And we're gonna be talking about the new Michael Fassbender joint. It's called Frank.
Bender.
Really weird movie. I think you put it on your. Did you put it on your top 5 music fan thing?
I sure did.
Yeah. Yeah. So we already know that it's probably. We already know that Buck LeDuc here likes it, so I'll probably like it. We tend to agree on most movies.
I really liked this movie. It was fun. I saw it in a little indie theater. It was great.
Fun indie theater. Was it cash only?
I don't recall.
Was there like 25 seats?
It's pretty small.
Pretty small.
You know what they had there this a couple days ago?
What's that?
They had they were playing Groundhog Day.
Oh shit! Yeah.
And before it, one of my favorite local bands played. Played a set before the movie in the theater. Great stuff.
And did you go to it?
I couldn't go, dude.
Oh,
Couldn't go.
shit.
Had to work.
That would have been perfect. Perfect. That would have been the best day ever.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Anyway, check out YouTube channel, YouTube punchnerds.com. And give a little shout out to fucking Learn You Something podcast. Clop and Pop wants to cross contaminate. He wants to cross promote.
What does that
Good
mean?
podcast.
Oh,
Good podcast.
Is he talking about our podcast on his podcast?
He's going to talk about his podcast on our podcast.
Okay, is he going to talk about our podcast on his podcast? Though I don't want to be fucking giving him free ads if he's not talking about our podcast on his podcast.
He sure is.
Okay, you fucking best. I'm going to listen for it.
I edit this show. I can just put a plug in whenever I want, motherfucker. Punchers.com.